All right, boys. Things are getting wild in episode 8. Jinwoo is back from the demon realm, and right away, we're hit with something different. The remaining night speaks. The last night that is alive is speaking. And now, Jinwoo had a hunch that she was a sentient person. However, her movements, her patterns, her reactions, he could tell something was off. And of course, as always, he is right. But here's where things take a turn. As I've been saying since the late parts of season 1, something about this entire system feels off. It's almost like Jinwoo is stuck in some type of simulation. It's like he's following a script written by somebody or something, and us being the audience, we don't know. Think about it. Every time Jinwoo gets close to a major breakthrough, something weird happens. Some invisible force steps in. And in this episode, we get a major clue at that. When Jinwoo starts questioning the sentient knight, he asks who is she, when she got there, and why. And right then she starts glitching out. It's like she hits a firewall in the Matrix. She literally says, information blocked, cannot access. Let me tell you something. That's terrifying. Something or someone is controlling this world, and we still don't know who. But let's move on, because this episode does not even come close to letting up. Jinwoo ascends, and it is the moment we've all been waiting for. As we know, he's in the demon realm. He's continued to climbing stories. As he's climbing the ranks, he keeps pushing himself to new limits, and he finally gets the permit that he was after kidnapping that last night. He's not just fighting for XP anymore. He is fighting for dominance, and we are here. He is here. Jinwoo, the number 1 S rank, is here. And we get the battle that we've been waiting for. His hardest battle to date, Jinwoo versus Baran. It is time. This fight is something straight out of some Avengers Endgame type shit. The scale, the intensity, the stakes, everything about this screams final boss energy. And we're only on episode 8. We got to talk about the animation. This is some of the most fluid, crisp, adrenaline pumping action we've seen in the whole series. The impact of every hit, the weight behind every attack, the cinematic perfection. Let's be real, Jinwoo doesn't just fight. He has some of the hardest one-liners in the whole series. His confidence is unshakable. His presence is unmatched. I swear every time this man speaks, it just gets me hyped. And it's not just him. He goes full demon mode, but you gotta remember, he's got a town full of hitters with him. Igris, Baruka, Jinwoo, all the guys, Mr. Polar Bear. And let me tell you something, they all have to go hard because Baran, he is not one to be messed with. He is the leader of this realm. At least that's what we think so far. And he takes them on 1v4. He keeps coming back after blow after blow. This is the fight we've been waiting for. It's brutal and unrelenting. Jinwoo gets pushed harder than ever before. And then Baran flips a switch. This man goes pure Super Saiyan. He shows why he's the leader of this dungeon. I can't even process how crazy this scene is. You'll just have to watch it over and over again. The power-ups, the techniques, the fighting, the absolute carnage. This man wants all the smoke. 10 toes down, no fear. But we're dealing with Jinwoo's song. He's built different. Baran is out there by himself and he drains all the XP out of Jinwoo. Every skill got used, every resource got drained. Jinwoo goes all out. And then at the very end, our shonen, our lead protagonist, Jinwoo Song hits Baran with some Toshinori all for one uppercut that straight decapitates him. He uses all his mana, all his XP, all his energy, and it is done. This is the greatest battle that Jinwoo has ever fought, and he's proven that he is truly, in my Toshinori voice, one above all. And that's just the beginning. We gotta remember, he hasn't had this type of level fight since he fought Ygritte the Red Knight back in season 1. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm going on record, hear it. DT Burdett, solo leveling is the best model of all time. Point blank period, no debate. If you haven't caught up, you're missing out. But it's up there with some of the greats. The real question is, what's next? Because something is still lurking in the shadows. We still have these giant ants flying around in the human world while Jinwoo is inside of this cave fighting, killing people. Jinwoo is getting closer to the truth. He is closing in on floor 100. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think about the fight? Where do you think this story is headed? Where is Jinwoo's dad? I love this series. And if you're loving the content, if you like how I'm going in, please like, subscribe. Tell me what you all think down in the comments about this. This is the best animation that we have out. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, y'all better bring it in 2025 because Jinwoo Song, he's coming for that title.